Coco works this time.
I'm on a first-name basis with one of the top Dominion players in the world. Actually, two of them, because you are too, Nick.
Oh, man, I was about to snipe a compliment, but you just went in and got it anyway. I was going to say that you're already on a first-name basis with me.
Snap. Alright, I'll talk to you in a bit.
You do that.
Let me know if these cards are legible. Hopefully it's better. Madman on the next page. Okay, so attacks with goons. That's the only attack. But goons! It's goons and goons.
Because I don't like drawing good cards.
This is true. He speaks the truth. Okay, so there's goons, you know.
Contraband. Full lock.
Is there any trashing here? You got Lookout, Hermit. That's trashing for sure. So there's a village here in Hamlet, plus by everywhere, and Envoy for draw, Advisor for draw. The only draw is...
Can't ban them all.
Oh, mansies. So you're going to get goons like every turn, and you really need to kick off, right? Hamlet just has to be the key card. You need to get a million, billion, million, billion, billion, million, quadrillion, billion Hamlets, right? And then you need to draw with envoys and probably advisors because life is sad. And you need to build this goons engine, and thinning is going to be a big deal. So, like, Hermit, I mean, you got to open with a Hermit, right? You can gain Hamlets and stuff. Did I get a 5-2? Ooh, I did. Yeah, I don't like that because Counting House is the only 5 here, and I do not want that card. I do not wish to buy that card. So, I'm probably going to open Hermit Hamlet. Pile the Hamlets and then try and focus a little bit on draw. Yeah. Well, this is good.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Ah, can you feel the love?
That's why I hope there was contraband. So contraband would actually have been a decent buy on 5 here.
Welcome to Goons, where your hand size is messed up, and the provinces and the colonies don't matter. Because trashing from the discard is strictly better than trashing from hand. Ooh, hey. Yeah, Wandering Winder has pointed out a synergy here. There's a synergy between cantrips and advisor, and envoy as well. You want to have lots of cantrips so that your advisor doesn't reveal like what your good cards are. Well, they're all cantrips, so you just draw 2 cards and you're not screwed. I'm gonna buy nothing but Hamlet until they're gone. I think that's really good. I might like gain a silver or 2 to get off the ground, maybe a Lookout.
Oh, yes. That's what I like to see.
Who got goons? Nick, you. You know, usually.
It seemed like a pretty good card.
Usually, like when you meet someone for the first time, you don't just like go buying goons on them. Like that's not polite, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm not in this to be polite. Sorry. Speaking of, it's time to pay up.
That's okay. Hamlets are stupid. I didn't want any anyway. Wow, look at all those action cards he played.
Yeah, you can really tell my deck is running really well.
You have a goons, and neither of us do. I'd say you're winning.
And I do have 2 victory point chips. That does mean I'm winning, right?
I would think so, yeah. That and that.
I thought that's the noise you make when you get a madman.
They're like the same noise.
That's what happens when a hermit goes crazy. When you play the madman, then he's going. I don't know what he's doing, man.
You'll never know, Nick.
I guess not. I guess not.
Yeah, Madman's not really good against hand-size attacks, which is why I'm not really planning on using them all that much, but I wasn't buying anything anyway, so, you know.
Totes. Totes McGoats.
Nick, Totes McGoats is not a thing.
It sure is.
It sure is not.
Let's get some things.
I'm going to need to pick up an Envoy on my next 4.
Things will be...
Envoy next. I want to get lots of stuff, you know? All kinds of stuff.
And that, I guess. Because I want this game to take longer.
Hey, I like Dominion, and, you know, the more time I get to spend playing Dominion with awesome people, you know, it's better. It's good.
Why are you playing it with me, then?
Ooh, snap.
Yeah.
Uh,
Conspiring against us.
I totally am. Is the advisor the guy on the left or the guy on the right? Oh, you mean the guy who gets to ban a card. The player to your left, which means the person who plays after me. So Nick will be banning my cards. So I can play mind games with him, is I'm sure what you were getting at, Wandering Winder. This thing really totes... Megan, I'm going to unfriend you on Facebook real quick. That's not cool. That. Oh, you had another action left. I'm an idiot.
He played Madman.
I looked at the play area. I saw only Envoy, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I still think that was correct.
I don't know. Hamlet draws cards.
Card?
Yes.
I still think silver is the call there.
Oh, yeah, miscounted.
Counting is hard. I don't think you should ever do it.
It's not something you're very strong at, that's for sure.
Well, not everyone can be everything to everybody. Show off. So I can't play these both, and that's sad. I kind of want to just get a Madman. I mean, I'm not even gonna buy anything if I play this Goons. And like, he already attacked. So yeah, we're not gonna play the Goons.
Oh, that was a mistake. Oh well. Yeah, sure. Yep, that was definitely a mistake.
He's buying copper on a single Goon's turn. That's not something you want to be doing there. I don't think. This game's not nearly close enough to being over.
I think I'm gonna try something.
Yeah, there are enablers. Okay, well, just as I say, you know. Okay, and that's why you buy coppers. Anyway, there you go.
That one.
Aw, that's too bad.
I don't really want you drawing all the cards.
But I want to draw all the cards. How much cards? All of them.
No, I'd rather not.
Yeah, I want to keep thinning here. And playing the Hermit really isn't that important to me. Stream died? Is the is everyone else having okay time with the stream? Stream okay?
I'm already at 3 cards, jerkface.
I really should get a Goons here, but I'm not going to. Hey Ken, what's up? Yeah, on YouTube I don't have ads on my videos, but on Twitch I don't get a choice.
Why?
Ooh. As I'm gonna say, ouch or brew.
Yeah. Crystal Unclear. Hi, Crystal Unclear. That's what it do. I haven't seen you around. Thanks for watching. You seem to know the appropriate greeting. The appropriate response, by the way, is that's what it do, which I will now provide for you. How did you learn the correct and cool greeting, if I may ask?
Might have been a leftover person from my raid earlier.
Hmm.
Oh, look at that. Those are some cards.
They are.
No thanks. Eh. Just
Ah, I see. It is one of your viewers, Nick.
oh, Cool.
Thanks for watching. By the way, you know. Actions left. Where are you in your shuffle? There. Yeah, you don't get this.
Well, I would have preferred to play the goons anyway.
You and your mind games. I already had 3 cards. I didn't care.
Huh?
So he's going for piles. I can't imagine why else he would go for double hermit. I mean, he does have a. Well, I'm not winning. Oh, jeez, this is terrible. Well, Envoy is replaceable. Hamlets are not.
3 or 2 coppers last turn.
Mansies. Part of me wants to seed my next hand with a Hamlet, but it doesn't really matter. The other part of me wants to draw this silver, and then buy a Grand Market, and then pick up an Envoy later. That was really sad. I think I need to only play Lookout when I know that I've like discarded something from a Hamlet that I know I want to trash, because Lookout is now dangerous, right? Lookout's dangerous for the same reason that Advisor is good. I should probably like start getting Advisors over Conspirators at this point on 4, but I need to replace at least one Envoy. That's okay. I don't like cards. So good. Yeah, actually I can trash this Lookout to the Hermit. And double 4 is going to be more important than Grand Market here. Let's pick up Envoy Advisor, because good cards are stupid.
So if a hermit gets trashed outside of the normal way, does that still get noise?
No.
No. Okay.
It depends on my mood, which sound effects I provide. It's pretty standard, like when we're playing Through the Ages, I will do full sound effects until like partway through Age 2, and then I just get tired of it.
This is true. Ugh. Nice. 18. You have 2.
I did not mean to do that. That was a mistake.
Killing us.
That was a misclick.
You have an extra advisor. Jeez. Yeah.
Aww.
No, not that one. No.
Okay, what's in my discard? At least 1 copper, right? Well, let's play this Hamlet first.
Mid-turn reshuffle. Living the dream.
I am. Yeah, let's play this Lookout. I think if I've tracked my deck correctly, that's not terrible. Let's seed next hand with this Advisor. Reserve the Madman. And we need to get one of those and one of those. Yeah. So, ugh. Well, this is pretty sad. You've got a huge lead, right? You're gonna aim for a win on piles, which is sort of close here. We got Goons and Hermit that are low, and I really need more Goons to get more points here. I should draw everything anyway.
Oof.
Discard Conspirator Hamlet there. I think I'm in a pretty rough spot here, though. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to come back. I need Goons, though. I mean, I need to get more of those to get back into it, for sure. But I probably need to start greening, like, yesterday, if I'm going to have any chance.
So that loses, right? Because I only have one Goons. Let's just do this then. Note the 0 in the actions this time.
Oh, hey, that's useful. Thanks for the reminder. I was about to ban Goons. Holy crap, I get to start my hand with 5 cards. I've forgotten what this was like. Well, let's just get the festivities started then, huh?
It doesn't really matter. I think you're going to draw your deck.
Okay, so I'm going to overdraw. I might as well discard for the buy. Probably should have been doing that a little earlier. Let's take care of some stuff. I need to think about ending this on piles right quick, and there's no reason to mute. So I have 8 buys, 3 Goons in play. That's 24 points. That by itself is enough to win this thing, yeah? So let's do it, yeah? Probably could have, no, I didn't have the actions to play that Hermit. So yeah, this, and then some green. Okay, you figured it out before I popped a Blood Vessel. Wandering Winder's like, get the buys! You need the buys! Okay, so I was in a pretty bad position, and I was really lucky to get enough time to be able to pull that off. So I feel like I didn't really play super well, and I got lucky that Markov Keta, who's I'm sorry I keep calling you that. Anyway, you stalled, right? That was really bad for you, and I got really lucky.
Yeah, I thought it would end earlier on piles, or the piles would at least go that low that you couldn't afford to get more goons.
Yeah.
Without risking me to end the game, so...
Well, I had to risk you ending the game because, you know, they were too low, and I only had one with 3 goons left. So, yeah. That was,
and
lucky.
I thought it wouldn't be possible that easy to get a triple goons or a quad goons played.
Well, I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I had to try it because at that point I didn't have any other option. I was so far behind.
I could have ended it the turn before, but I was behind.
You would have beat me, Nick.
Yeah, I would have got second either way.
Thanks for letting me win instead of him.